Okay, Heaven on Mine is a drama comedy about relationships. Um, well, relationship goes in quotes, marriages or marriage, if it's a business transaction or not. And we are blessed with a fantastic cast, starring Inedo, myself, Missy Aigbe, Femi Adebayo. We have Adunia Ade, we have Ray Mode, and host of others. It's loosely based on real life, and I think the female folks will love it, and grab your guide too. It's a lesson or two in there to learn, to take from this film, and it's also entertaining, and there will be few laughs. That's it. Lead actor, because I have never seen him before, but I knew that I wanted someone relatively new, so that the role would be believable. I wanted someone new. I wanted someone with good body. I mean, you're talking about a guy that's literally every woman in the film is dying for. I mean, he had to look good. You know, that was the vision. And so, but I kept hammering on a new person because I felt it was a role that can make someone. We're already surrounding, you know, the character with 20 years, 15 years, 10 years in the business. I felt like it was a star-making role, and I thought a new person needed that opportunity. So I told Ini, and she's like, there's a guy I just finished a film with. Not his role wasn't a lot here, but there's potential. I said, okay, can he come in and do screen tests? And that was it. The day he came in for screen tests, he left with the role. It was as simple as that. We already have that in Iniedo, myself, and Messi. And then we also have Femi Adebayo. And then we have Aduni, who also has had a few runs in the cinema. I think relatively, as far as cinema goes, Ray is the only new person. That's exactly how I wanted it from the beginning. You know the funny thing, next year, by next year, February, I'll be 20 years in Nollywood. So I've lived, you know, like I've done this practically. I mean, this is practically half of my lifetime, more than that. And I don't even know what else to do. And so it's a privilege to give other upcoming actors opportunity. The whole point of being on this side of the camera is you get to pick projects that speak to you, and you get to have the honor to impact on someone's life, probably set them on a path which you have traveled yourself, which is this job would do. And for me, it has always been a privilege, and it has always been a privilege, and I am very honored to continue to do that through my films. I always try to bring in a new person, you know, that's it. I don't know, but for me, it's a waste of everybody's time if you're going to organize audition if you're already cast. I mean, who are you deceiving? My new web series, Boys Are Not Smiling, everybody on that set, we literally got through an online audition. From the lead characters to, I mean, apart from people playing themselves, like the known names you know play themselves, because it's that kind of series. Most people don't like auditions because it's a whole lot. Like, we got over 200 entrants. Like, we needed the short list for physical auditions. People did monologues and all that and sent in. But we needed just like 30 people to come for screen tests and one-on-one auditions. it was a whole lot to just get through all those videos and pick just 30 people. But we tried. I think most times why people don't believe in auditions is because I think somehow, for me, I think social media is a huge advantage now. Really. If you feel like you're an actor or you can act, you have social media. Pick a scene. Let's say your favorite actor or your favorite actress in a film they did. Pick a scene, do it. Tag the person. I'm sure eventually you get a retweet where you do it, well. And there's no how through that someone maybe on the person's timeline will not say, oh, this is not a bad actor. I feel like it's easier now for actors coming up. You people have social media as a tool. We didn't have that growing up or starting in this business. For me, I think you should take advantage of it. If you're a new actor and you detest auditions or you feel like you can't get the kind of roles you want in auditions, social media is another way to get your talent. Do monologue, do things, get people to see what you can do. Maybe, you can really get a job through that. That's it. Put yourself out there. In fact, it goes hand in hand. Laughing at yourself is amazing. Okay, so be stupid in the video, be ridiculous, but act. That's it. Yes, not my first film as a director. I've been seeing some write-ups like that. No, this is not my directorial debut. My directorial debut was a film called Lost in Us. This is the first time a film I've directed is going to cinema. That's it. Yes, but when I did Damage, we had very few cinemas, and I didn't particularly shoot Damage for cinema. It was advocacy, and I promoted it, well, and I was given the opportunity to bring it, or the offer to bring it and screen in some cinemas. I think it was like 8 cinemas or stuff. But it was amazing, and I toured with the film because it was advocacy, and it's still one of my my favorite films. That's it. We exceeded because when I first got the script and wanted to do it, my partners told me that Nigerians won't understand advocacy, and it will look like a documentary. Don't do this, don't do that. But in this business, I've always learned to go with my guts, especially when I feel I kind of let the project lead me. It has always been the way I operated, and it's so far so good. It's worked for me. So I mean, if something is working, don't change it. I think it's a personal choice. If we're talking in the contents of this film, there's a lot of deception that went on. But I feel like in a normal relationship, whether or not someone can take something in a relationship, still the person deserves the opportunity to know the truth and know if they can live with it or not. But that really wasn't the case here. And to me, it's not about being involved with how many women or being faithful. It's about your partner having the right to know, prepare his or herself. That's just it. To me, it's sacred. And then, like I said, it's a personal thing. Whatever it is you people agree you want to do, it's your business. But I think we should take it as serious as what God intended it to be. That's it. I block. That's the thing. You don't have to answer. Just block. If you block, the person goes with his or her negative comments. Sometimes don't even bother. Just block and move on. That's what I do. Tag the right people. Tag the right people. That's, to me, it's not just because you have visibility before someone will really say. If you know your target audience, you know the people you're trying to reach, tag them all the time. Because if you tag them once, they don't see it, one of those days, they will see it. Tag. I mean, if there's something social media has done is bring these people to your fingertips. You know, and if you really think someone can help redirect your career or help your career, why not if not? I mean, the highest you can get is a no. That's it. No, I don't think so. I think there are still relationships in Nollywood that are sacred and they are there. You know, even if people are not always together, but those friendships are there. But it depends. Most times when you meet like minds, that's it. For example, I've been friends with Ini over 15 years. You know, I cannot say anything bad, you know, about her. I don't think she will ever say anything bad about me. At the end of the day, it's for you to know the people you hang out with. If you have collective goals, you know, my point is we need to encourage each other more as women. I mean, like, as opposed to tearing each other down, we can do a lot when we encourage each other as women. From me, that's my take. And friendship, and it's not just about friendship, also your colleagues. When anyone in this industry who is doing well, you know, they deserve, you know, well done. And saying well done to someone will not dim your own light, you know, or encouraging someone will not dim your own light. To me, that's how I approach life. That's just how it is, you know, so that's it. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, because I feel like this is 2018. It's actually a beautiful year to be a woman and be able to have a voice and do whatever you want to do and be a brand all by yourself, with or without a man being attached to your name. Now, is a man being attached to your name? Well done. Does it change what you have achieved as a person? Hell no, it doesn't. You know, so is it a special thing to have, depending on who is judging? That's it. But I think at this point, it's already an amazing year to be a woman, and women are achieving things all by themselves as a brand, with or without a man. It just for me, the way I see relationship, and I feel like most times when people can be without each other, yet choose to be with each other regardless, to me, that's what a relationship should be. You have to first of all find who you are. Find yourself first before you can even make an amazing partner to another person. So you don't let that person define you. You know who you are. You people can collectively be by yourselves, but you choose to be together as, you know, as partners. That's it. Five reasons why they should see Heaven on My Mind is entertaining. We have great casting. It's shot well. You will laugh and get entertained. And it will be in cinemas 21st December. So it's a holiday. Go out and support us. And then I think we're premiering on the 7th of December. So I will, of course, be on social media. You watch, you come, we discuss the film. Because, like I said, it's loosely based on real life. So there's a lot to take out. Happy viewing.